We in the studio. We in the studio. With Rob in the studio. In the studio. In the studio. Catch a vibe in the studio. In the studio. We in the studio. With Rob. We in the studio. In the studio. We in the studio. Yeah, I'm in the studio with Rob. I need to make the heat flicker. Izzle on it, only thing can make a Rico beat sicker. So listen and get your wisdom. Gemstones on your head. Hood with the OG like Flintstones, good in bed. Been living a long time and he got something to say. Depending on how you feeling, dog, you might got something to pray. This type of influence that you ain't gotta filter through your liver. We in the studio with Rob. Come let the heat rock simmer.
We good?
We good.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to another episode of In the Studio with Rob. I am Rob, in case y'all didn't know.
Almost got me there. I didn't know where you were going.
I know.
Let them know your next move.
So, therefore, since I am Rob and you are in the studio, we going to talk a little bit.
Hey.
But before we do, I want to let y'all know something. I got with me again.
Rob. Now, who
My
your
man,
gonna say is?
I got him with me. My little Rob.
Hey.
Izzle, what's going on?
What it do, what it does.
All right, how you doing, young man?
Feeling good.
I was gonna say fella, but I said man this time because you are a grown man, you know.
They be telling me that.
I know.
They be telling me I still feel like a kid.
Yeah, I know. I still feel like you're a kid. So, and because you still a silly little boy, that's why we have so much fun. So, with that, people, hey, welcome back. Though this is another episode, and this episode, I'm gonna touch on some stuff that may rub some of you people that are into reality TV shows, Instagrams, and all that stuff a little too much, and take it for too much like it's real. So I may rub some of y'all the wrong way, but I'm cool with that. I hope you cool with it too. We're going to talk about some smoke and mirrors.
Smoke and mirrors.
Smoke and mirrors. And what do I mean by that?
That's a good question.
What you see is not what it is. It is what you see. Now, what you see with me, it's all real because I'm being real with you. But what you see in a lot of cases is not real. And I need to let y'all know that they just got some smoke in the room. They clouding your vision. They making you believe something is happening that's not really happening. And then you taking it into your real life. Your reality cannot be what theirs TV show or their Instagram non-real reality is. So, what does it do? Let's talk about some of this Instagram stuff. You know, you got the Instagram models, and and it's funny because I see a lot of influencers, and so what they do is they put on a persona for you to buy something, whether it's whatever they trying to promote and sell, or for themselves. Just they get enough people will pay them. So they put on a persona, and you believe that that's real, or that should be the way it should be. Young ladies, everybody that's on Instagram, the so-called models, they're not the ones that you should be emulating. I'm not saying that they're all bad, because most of them probably are very nice people. But what I'm saying is you need to find who you are rather than trying to become what they are. Because one, you don't know them. And because you don't know them for real, you'll be taking pieces of what they show you and try to put it into your life. And then you're wondering why things aren't working out the same way for you. Because it's not real. It's not a reality. It's just smoke. It's a cloudy room that you're looking into, and you're trying to make it your reality. So, fellas, when you looking for, and we talked about this before, relationships, y'all looking at these Instagram models and be like, yo, I'm gonna get a girl like her. No, you're not. Because probably ain't too many girls like her. And even if you found the one that looked like her, she probably don't act like what you need. So what you need to find is a woman that's going to treat you with respect and love, and give you a little kindness and tenderness that you can work with versus just going after the girl that look like this. Because one, she probably don't look like that all the time. It's just for show. Then you have, oh man, this reality TV show. They got this stuff where people popping balloons. Y'all seen that?
The balloon popping?
The balloon popping,
yeah. That's supposed to be funny.
Again, and if you can leave it at just being funny, you're cool. But some people think, oh, that's how you be finding people. You look at somebody and you pop a balloon because they don't look the way. But again, I'm not saying that you choose people that you're not attractive to. But at the same time, sometimes you're going to have to choose people. You may not be instantly attracted to them, but they may offer you the best type of relationship you ever could have. Don't just pop your balloon so quick. Don't let TV tell you that this person shouldn't be loved or this person shouldn't like because they got different standards. I saw one where a little clip on Instagram where they had somebody popping a balloon. They seemed like they popped the balloon because the guy or the lady said, "Oh, he talked too proper." That makes no sense, people. Because this brother is educated and know how to speak correctly. You popping a balloon. So you want some dumb dude that's going to talk out the side of his neck and probably treat you like that. And then you're going to be upset. Makes no sense. Get to know people. Take time to get to know people. Don't go with these reality shows of how you date or on Love Islands and all this other stuff that ain't real where they conjuring up conflict. So you got this distorted reality and it's leading you to an unrealistic expectation. So Israel, let me ask you this, man. Mm-hmm. Now, do you watch reality TV shows? Really, the only ones I watch is sports. So that's the most reality I get. But
that's not my thing. Once I realized it was scripted, I could kind of tell when it's bad acting. So like,
yeah. So that right there, you got the housewives, you got, a bunch of other stuff. I don't know. But anyway, but you got all these different reality shows, but they're scripted. So they are people that probably don't even look like the people you're looking at, but they're giving them stuff to do and say to cause conflict. Let's get some drama in here. We need some drama. And then the drama kicks off. And then what happens is all of a sudden, you young ladies out in the real world think that you're going to have the ability to disrespect some man, or this man is going to think he got the ability to disrespect this lady because they saw it on a reality TV show. And this is how they talk to each other. One of the things, if you look at these shows and the shows emphasize drama, of course, and conflict is normalized and with aggressive behavior. Nobody in a relationship shouldn't be all aggressive. Why are you aggressive in your relationship? Why would you want to be in a relationship where you got to be aggressive or somebody aggressive towards you? That makes no sense. If you feel like you have to fight to get anything done or everything done in your relationship, you're probably in the wrong relationship. It ain't that difficult. It's about love. It's about respecting each other. It is not about me bullying you into doing something. We won't allow bullying in schools no more, but we're going to allow it in relationships. And a lot of it is these letting women do it. And some of these women, they look terrible. They look terrible. So if you are watching these shows, don't be like that. Because don't no brother want no woman acting like no fool. You want somebody that's going to respect you. Relationships, that focus on conflict rather than healthy communication. These relations, again, they're not teaching you on these shows how to communicate with each other. They're not teaching you how to talk. to one another, to even have disagreements, because you're going to have disagreements. But they don't teach you how to handle those. What they teach you is we just going to act like a fool. And if I act like a bigger fool than you, then I might get my way. And somebody might give me a rose. Who going to give you a rose, fool? Ain't nobody giving no fool no rose. That's why you be like, after the fact, like, yo, they getting married. They ain't never get married. Or if they did get married, they got a quick divorce. Because you was stupid. Y'all acting like crazy people. And it's not real. You're not going to find love based off of unrealistic expectations. So y'all got to stop. You got to, ask yourself this. And I'm going to ask Israel this. If you are in a relationship, or you are trying to find a relationship, rather.
Oh, I'm in sniper mode.
Yeah. And so that you got these two young ladies vying for your attention. One of them is polite.
One of them is
polite, respectful, and has great conversation, funny. The other one has the same things, except she like to fight.
Like physically fight? Physically
and verbally.
Oh.
Either one.
Okay. Probably not her.
But what we show in these reality shows is that aggressive female who may have some of those great traits, and off camera may be all the things you needed. But on camera, she acting like a fool because that's what's going to make her money on this show. Or that's going to make the show get higher rankings. And then people will go off and believe that this stuff is real. Or they'll believe that, she the one who everybody like. Nobody likes her for real. Nobody wants a woman like that. Nobody wants a guy that's always causing problems. He always fighting on every show. Every show he done got in a fight with somebody. What you think is gonna happen when you take him home or you meet a guy and it's like, oh yeah, he could defend me. Yeah, he also can go upside your head because he has no self-control. So find somebody who has some self-control, that knows how to communicate with their words and not just with their hands. You gotta be a little bit more versatile in that. So, Israel, give me some smoke and mirrors, man. Tell me, give me something you've seen that that you like. Wow, why would we even watch this, or why would we listen to this?
Reality TV is a big one, but I guess I'm a little different in that I just see TV as TV anyway. Like, I don't feel like people should be attaching themselves to anything that they're seeing on TV. Even the news is like a little it's filtered. And so I think that a big smoke and mirrors issue for me is social media. Like, just people get on there, and if you didn't know them in real life and you just took everything that they were saying at face value, you have a completely different view on them. But I see people that I know and see their posts. I'm like, what are you talking? You don't do any of this. You can't even do it. And I'm pretty sure you didn't make this caption up. So yeah. No.
Yeah, I mean, but and that's so real. Is that again, social media? People can be whatever they want to be behind a laptop or computer or phone. You become something that's not even real, and then only the people that know you know that it's not real. It's funny because I'll put this even in the jobs. When I was working I was doing some interviews and for this job, and this one guy that worked for me at one point, he was interviewing for this other job that I had. And so all the questions we asked, he was giving answers about stuff that we worked on when we worked in the last project. But I'm like, bro, you ain't do this. Now, I ain't say it during the call because you can't do it. But I'm listening to him to give all these stories about stuff. I'm like, bro, you didn't do that. I did that. He was basically telling people all the stuff he did that he really didn't do. But they were like, oh, that's so great that you were able. And so I was like, yeah, okay. He scored well because he can tell a story. but it wasn't real. And I think people with social media, they do the same thing. They take pieces of something that they were a part of, but then they input whatever makes them look the best into it. And then you got people believing, oh, Johnny was really great at blah, blah, blah. He really knows how to handle relationships, or he's really good at whatever. It's like, no, he's really not. He just took that life from somebody else.
He took that life, he stole their identity.
Yeah, he just told somebody else stuff. It's like, yo, she's always so in control. No, she actually spaz out all the time. She can't handle
witnesses right now.
Yeah,
know that side of her.
She can't handle no turmoil at all without freaking out. But on social media, she can write or repost something that sounds really good, and y'all believe it's real. But again, even some people you'll see, like back in the day, Yo MTV Raps used to have, they used to have the cribs when they be people MTV cribs, and then you find out that people didn't even live in the houses.
He was renting
them houses out to show people, and it's like, but everybody, you inspiring to be this rapper or this person so that you can get a house like they got, and they ain't even got the house. But it's like, yo, this is this kind of stuff we get caught up in with people living in somebody else's world. Yo, just build up your world. Build up your education, your resume, so that you can get the things that you want and that you can afford and enjoy your life. Not trying to be this guy or that girl. Because most of the stuff they showing you is not even real. They got one lady out here now, she trying to do away with same-sex marriage, whether you agree or disagree. But she been married 4 times. She can't handle a heterosexual marriage, but she want to do away with a different type. Because
she probably should consider same-sex marriage.
Yeah. So, but it's like people are so phony nowadays, and we act like it's real. You don't know these people, so don't get caught up into what they show you unless you can see all of them. And I always tell you take certain information. If it's good information, you use it, but you do your own research to get more. Don't just take something at face value because it looks good or it smells good. Don't mean it's really good. Do your research, find out more information, figure out what it is that you can do and that you can learn to be better at. But you got to keep it going. You can't just get caught up into this is pretty, this is shiny. The shiny thing is always good. No, it's not. The shiny thing costs you a lot. If you look at all these rappers and singers and different people, actors, look at some of their life. When you read up on their life for real. And it's like, yo, they've been married 3 and 4 times. Some of them got, 20 kids and all them different daddies and baby mamas all over the place. But yet they portray this, oh, we got it together. No, you don't. You can't stay in a relationship. Why? It ain't always because of the other person. But that's not what they portraying. They portraying that they're the good, wholesome people. That no, there's no good, wholesome people. It's just people trying to be better.
Alright, I don't know if I agree with that. I'll be mad good and wholesome.
Huh?
I'll be mad good and wholesome.
Okay, other than Izzle,
okay, cool.
Who's perfect, as you all learned earlier in the year.
Should you have been...
No.
Tuning into season 1,
yeah,
I've quickly learned
that he's perfect. Yeah, and if you didn't tune in, go back and check some of it out, and he'll tell you. Yeah. He told us many times.
And will continue to.
Yeah, so he's perfect.
I feel like I haven't told him this season. So
yeah, so
hey guys, I'm perfect.
Yeah, so now y'all know. So other than Mr. Perfect, the rest of us have flaws.
Oh, I like that. Can I be Mr. Perfect now instead of Izzle?
You can. So with that, if we all have flaws, you shouldn't be taking my life to replicate it for your life. you got to figure out. Now, you could take parts of it. You could say, oh, I like this part of what he does or she does. But I'm not taking that whole thing into my life. I can just use a piece to help develop me into what I need to do.
Exactly. Like somebody I knew climbed Everest, so I took just that piece. I was like, yo, I climbed Everest.
Well,
I didn't take his whole life. That's crazy.
Yeah.
One piece though. I decided what worked for me. So now everybody thinks I climbed Everest.
Yeah.
And I did.
But see, and that's where I'm talking about. I don't want you to lie like him. I want you to actually climb Everest. If that's your goal and you saw somebody do that, say, hey, I could do that. Then go do it. But don't just make it up like social media.
I
Social media
didn't make it up. It was a story. It was a true story.
No. I'm saying don't make it up for your own life.
Oh, like
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
If you didn't climb it, don't say you climbed it. If you want to, you can inspire to do anything, and then go do it. But don't just say I've done it and I haven't done it, or even haven't even tried to do it.
All right. Let me offer some pushback.
Go ahead.
Let's say I plan on doing it. Like let's keep it on Everest. Let's say I plan on climbing Mount Everest.
Right. Then you should say I plan on climbing Mount
You would
Everest.
think so, right? But when people are doing like manifesting and affirmations, they speak about it as if it's already happened. So it's like I climbed Everest last week, and then just remember that date, and then keep telling people I climbed Everest on August 8th, 2025.
You lying.
Or whatever okay.
So you lying, and you lying to yourself and to everybody else.
Or affirming.
You're lying.
Manifesting?
No, you're lying.
Okay.
Because if you can say I want to climb Mount Everest and keep saying it until you actually do it. But if you're saying I did it, but you ain't really got plans on point, you're just lying.
Right.
I already did it. No, you're lying.
Okay, what if you have like, all right, I want to climb Mount Everest, and you
Right.
keep saying it because they say you keep
Right.
saying something until it's true, right? So I want to have climbed Mount Everest on August 5th, 2025.
On August 5th,
Yes,
25.
Yeah,
And the day is August
not
5th,
that. It's
16th.
Like 2 weeks later or something.
Right. So you can't say that no more.
Okay.
You have to change your date. Because your date has passed.
But if I keep saying that date, it becomes true.
No. That date is over. You didn't do it. So it becomes a lie. So once the date passed and you didn't do it, you can't say that no more because then it becomes a lie. Now, if I say I want to climb Mount Everest because Israel climbed Mount Everest, I want to climb Mount Everest by 2027. I have until the end of 2027 to climb Mount Everest, or it becomes a lie.
Wow.
So what we do and what people do too many times, and again, I'm not against talking to build yourself up and to make yourself become more. But
I'll be doing that.
yeah, but you can't lie.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't lie.
I mean, never mind.
Yeah.
I won't be doing that.
So what you do is again, don't get caught up in the TV. Don't get caught up in social media, because what happens is you want to be what their lie is. And most of us is like, even if they lie, I don't even know they lied, but I'm reaching for a dream that's a lie from the start. So what I need to do is figure out, is that something that I even inspire to do? Me personally, I ain't climbing no mountains because I don't like heights.
Me either. That's why I was just going to say I did it.
Yeah, so you just be lying.
It's less dangerous to say.
So for those people so I don't need to inspire or don't have to lie about something I don't even like to do. What I have to do and what I should do is make sure I figure out what it is that I like and the things that I like to do, and then I go do those things, as opposed to living off somebody else's lie or somebody else's dream. So that's where we have to go. Make your life your own reality show, and make it where nobody else gets to put the drama in, gets to take the drama out, get to put the crazy in, nobody else get to play that. I'm the director, I'm the producer of my own show, and I get to live it. I get to do it for myself.
Ooh, can I produce your light show?
No. So therefore, if somebody was coming and saying, okay, Rob, did you ever do X, Y, and Z? I'm like,
Yes.
nah,
What was it?
I
Don't
didn't.
make up a real thing.
Did you ever dive off a cliff?
What cliff?
a cliff into the
Super
ocean.
Howler?
Yeah.
Say yes.
And I was gonna say no.
What?
Because to see, this is why I would have to say no. Because I have to live with myself, and then at some point, somebody gonna find out or even know that you scared of heights, bro. You ain't jumping off no cliff.
Just don't go near no cliff.
No, but I'm scared of heights. So you might be that person that see me go up a ladder and be like, "Yo, he's shaking off a ladder. He jumped off a cliff."
Obviously, you shouldn't tell the person
so-
you think might see you
So,
climb up a ladder. Or something.
but again, once you tell a lie, it's out there. It can go anywhere, and so it's too hard to keep up with them lies.
Ooh, how about you could just go? I ain't see that. And
Yeah.
you look crazy.
Yeah,
I did that before. I definitely said it too.
I know you
I said
did.
it, and I-
See, but I know your lies are different, so so we won't get into that right now. We'll talk about your lies some other time. But yeah, I mean, but
I really was asleep.
yeah. So so we know, but like I said, it's different.
Sleepwalking is a real thing. That's fine. We can move on.
But like I said, it is different for everybody. But manifest your own life and your own reality to become real for you, and not make it a I saw this on TV, I saw this on social media, I saw this somewhere else, or I heard about somebody else's life and I think their life can be my life. No, my life is my life. I can make the best life I can make for me. If I want whatever I want, yes, you can go get it. You can go make it happen if you're willing to work hard. But the problem is most people aren't even willing to work hard for what they want. But yet you're going to be tripping on something somebody else showing you that ain't even real. Work hard for what you want. Work hard for what's best for you. And then see how it turns out for you. But again, don't get caught up in them smoking mirrors, man. Don't get caught up in that. So, Israel, with that said, what you got for the people, man?
Man, the people have been blowing my phone up. And, well, first I want to say that if I ever climb Everest, you can tell people it was you.
If you ever climb, I will tell people that Rob Sanders climbed Everett.
Yeah, or we could say we did it together. Like, we could be a two-man. Like, we both climbed. And at one point I fell, I slipped, and you called me. And,
We'll make a whole story out of it.
Yeah, it'll be a thing.
Yeah, we could do that.
So the people want to know
Okay, people.
how they should reconcile reality, let's say reality TV, how to reconcile that kind of messaging with real life and just actual toxicity.
I think first and foremost, look at it as a made-up TV show that it is, and not. See, I think we get caught up in the word reality TV, and we think it's real for real, but it's not. So look at it as a drama show, just like any other General Hospital or whatever TV show you watch. Think of it that way.
Your brother watched General Hospital.
Who?
Your brother.
Oh, okay. So if that's the case, look at it that way. It's just a drama show. It's not real. And if you can keep in your head and keep understanding that this stuff ain't real, they made this up. Somebody is producing this show. Somebody is directing this show. So if you are being produced and direct, it's not real. So therefore, if I look at it that way, I'm not going to take their actions and try to put it into my life.
Are we not real? Our show isn't real?
It's real as can get.
But you have a producer?
Who's our producer?
Me.
Oh yeah, we just told him that. But yeah.
You be lying, man.
Yeah, so
Yo, always be honest, guys. Always be honest.
hey people, don't tell Izzo he's not really a producer. But but as our producer, this is real, so but again, people, y'all gotta understand, y'all can't be taking that stuff real. It's TV. It's TV. It's not. You don't know them. And I will tell you, if I've said something that's everything I've said is real to me. It's as real as I can get. It's as open as I can be. So you have to understand, and I tell you all the time, before you listen to anything I say, or you can always go get more information. You should never just take one person's opinion on anything anyway.
Unless
unless it's
There you go.
Izzle, because Izzle is perfect.
Right. I'll raise
So,
right.
you know, but everybody else, for the rest, for anybody else that's saying something, you know,
Not Mr. Perfect.
yeah, if you're not Mr. Perfect, then, you know, yeah, we should get more information. So with that, you know, and you know, for me, I like to be a man of the people. So I always want to answer the people question. So if y'all come up with some more questions or comments, please feel free to drop them.
Send them through.
You know, and we gonna respond to them about anything we can.
And if you ask me, I'm gonna probably lie. So
Yeah.
make sure it's something good that I can make up a good lie with.
Yeah, don't no, because he come up with the perfect lies. So,
Yeah, I'm saying Mr. Perfect lies.
yeah, so you know, it is what it is. So with that, we were about to wrap this one up too.
Mm-hmm.
So what we supposed to do now, Izzle?
Well, I think you've already done it, so gold star for you. But everybody else who has not, I can't imagine why you'd be so late to the party. But make sure you like and subscribe on all of the things. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell several more friends. We will be rich soon.
Hey, and so we appreciate you guys. We appreciate the ones overseas, in other countries, and over in the South and the North and the West, all over America. We
Shout out to
appreciate
gang
you
up there,
guys.
Everest.
Yeah.
I see y'all.
Hey, we appreciate you guys tuning in and keep checking us out. Every Wednesday, we're dropping a new one. So check us out and we'll get with you soon.
And until next time, we are in the studio with Rob. Remember, he's Rob. I just look like him. Bye.
Peace.
Studio. We in the studio. We in the studio. With Rob in the studio. In the studio. In the studio. Catch a vibe in the studio. In the studio. We in the studio. With Rob. We in the studio. In the studio. We in the studio. Catch a vibe. Yeah, I'm in the studio with Rob. I need to make the heat flicker. Izzle on it, only thing can make a Rico beat sicker. So listen and get your wisdom. Gemstones on your head. Good with the OG like Flintstones. Good in bed. Been living a long time and he got something to say. Depending on how you feeling, dog, you might got something to pray. This type of influence that you ain't gotta filter through your liver. We in the studio with Rob. Gonna let the heat rock simmer.